oh, that's really fancy. I'm going to do a seated session. So it's really handy if you've been working all day, you've been studying, you've been stuck in front of a computer. You know, we all end up, start off in really good positions and end up kind of, typing like this, hunched over. Or even if you're on a phone a lot, we're all kind of in this position a lot of the time. So I'm going to start with a wee mindfulness technique and I'm going to finish with a longer mindfulness bit and we're going to do some stretching in the middle. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is a mindfulness of senses technique, and this is really easy to do. It's really lovely to do if you're outside. You get to sit in the garden if it starts to warm up a bit or you're well wrapped up. And it just helps to get you out of your head and actually into your surroundings and also into your body. Because we all, especially this year, it's been an exhausting year and we're all kind of a little bit stuck in our heads. So first of all, I would like you to notice anything you can see that is green. Now, I am picking things just out of my head. You can do this with anything. We're just looking for things you can see. Anything you can see that is alive. Anything you can see that is, did I say green? Yellow. That's yellow. Anything you can see that makes you feel happy. Anything you can see that makes you feel calm. And then close your eyes and send your hearing out like a wee radar. Find the farthest off sound you can hear. And don't worry about labeling it. You don't need to know what it is. Just bring it into your awareness and then move on to the next sound. And you're gradually bringing your awareness closer and closer to sounds directly outside your building. Sounds inside your room. And if you can be very still, perhaps even sounds inside your own body. And then coming to the sensation, the sense of touch. Bringing your awareness to the points of your body that are in contact with your seat. Can you feel the air against your skin? If you bring your fingertips together, can you bring all your attention to the point where your middle fingertips meet? And then your sense of smell. How do your hands smell? How do your clothes smell? Are there any other smells in the air? And finally, your sense of taste. So you might have a wee cup of tea handy. Or your mouth will always have, everybody's always got a wee something handy. Or your mouth will always have its own taste. Or you can even just breathe with your mouth open and taste the air. Although this always makes me yawn. Oh, not just me then. I've just realised I never even introduced myself. I'm Donna. I run Vitality, which is a Wick based or everywhere based just now wellbeing practice. Should have said that at the start. So let's do a little bit of stretching now. So just starting with a little bit of movement, shoulders back, shoulders forward, shoulders back, shoulders forward. Just a wee, you can have your hands up, but quite loose. And then put your hands down on your legs, shoulders up to your ears. and drop them. Up to your ears. And drop them. Up to your ears. And drop them. And now you're going to shrug them down the way. So that feels a bit weird. Shrug them down and up. Down and up. Down and up. And now roll your shoulders. So you're rolling them backwards to start with. Just from your shoulders. I've only got a wee office here, so I'll be out the window. Elbows up. And now see if you can turn your whole arm. Shifting over a bit. And then coming forward with your whole arm. And then from your elbows and your shoulders. Good. Give your shoulders a wee shimmy. Shake them out. And now just side to side, head coming side to side, and get really stiff around your shoulders and neck when you're working. Come over to one side, shrug your opposite shoulder down, use your hand to just gently encourage a stretch through the side of your neck. Now, if you move your head forward and back a wee bit, you'll find a sweet spot, the bit where that muscle goes down the side of your neck that really needs a good stretch. Don't be too coarse on yourself, gentle stretching. Keep breathing. And release. Give your head a wee shuggle. Shuggle being a professional yoga term. And then side to side again. Makes you feel, in fact, if you notice it makes you feel lightheaded, that's because you've got a lot of tension in your neck. So over to the other side, drop your shoulder, use your hand to just gently encourage that stretch. Move it about a bit till you find the sweet spot. Keep breathing. And release. Another shuggle. Good. Now make a wee cup with your hands. You're linking your fingers and then cupping the back of your head. Tuck your chin down towards your chest and pull forward with your hands, but at the same time push back with your head. So you're creating a bit of resistance up the back of your neck. Keep breathing. Come a little bit off to one side. And a little bit off to the other side. And release. One more shuggle. Good. Get your shoulders moving. Just shimmy it all out. Help it release a little bit. Fabulous. Okay, so now I want you to bring your hands up towards the ceiling. And we're going to come up on an in breath. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, bring your hands down to the side. Breathe in and up. Breathe out and down. In and up. Out and down. One more time. In and up. Out and down. Good. I could probably do it being a bit further away from the screen. Take one hand down onto your leg and your other hand up to the ceiling. Breathe in, reach to the ceiling, and oh, my dogs are going to start a fight in the background. I do apologise. And as you breathe out, leaning over to the side so you feel a nice long stretch through your side. Easy. Oh. Excuse me. Anybody who comes to my yoga class, it's like it's descended into being the Frank and Daisy show. It's just dog fights every class. Over to the other side. But that's just been a feature of the 2020s, really, hasn't it? Dog fights, cat bums, crazy children. Over to the other side. And up, over again. She sounds worse than she is. She's only a little pug about that size. And one more time, each side. It's a bit like toddlers, isn't it? You know, when you go on the phone or you've got a toddler and immediately they need all your attention. And up, good. Roll your shoulders again. Elbows up. Good. Now bring your hands forward. Press your palms together so that your arms are active. They're not just, your elbows aren't just floppy. They're active. So push and then bring your elbows back and squeeze your shoulder blades together in the back. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Come forward, push your palms together. And back. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. And forward. Push your palms together. One more time. Can you hear her? Yeah. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. And push your palms together. Good. Now link your fingers, turn your hands over and bring them up. Lean off to one side. And up. Hands down. Reach up. Lean off to the other side. Hold on, let me just mute and shout it out. Easy. Stop it. Easy. Absolutely no effect whatsoever. Reach over, up, down. Just pretend it's like music. Up, down, and down. Right, one more time. Each side. Up. Longer stretch. Hold it a wee bit longer. Hold, 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 hold. Up and down. Over. Hold, 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 hold. Up and down. It's easy. Seek. Embarrassing. Take both hands over. If you've got an arm on your chair, take it onto the arm of your chair. If not, just to the side of your leg. And you're going to breathe in, lift up a little bit, and then as you breathe out, turn in your waist to look over your back shoulder. Baby. Back to the centre. And over to the other side. Breathe in and lift up. Breathe out. Turn in your waist to look over your back shoulder. And up. So this time we're going to, before we go back to the side, you're going to slide forward a little bit. So hands on your thighs and just reach, and my desk's in the way, reach as far forward as you can. Tuck your head between your arms. Good. And then coming back up. And we're going to go round to the side again. Breathe in and lift up. Breathe out. Turn to look over your shoulder. Back to the middle. Reach forward. So you're folding forward from your hips. Reach forward. Tuck your head between your arms. And up. Over to the other side. Breathe in and lift up. Breathe out and down. And back one more time, each side. So forward, tuck your head between your arms. Breathe in and up. Turn to the other side. Back to the middle. Forward. And up. And turn. Oh, she's just sitting on the floor. Okay, wrap your arms round the back of your chair. So either hold, if you're not too wide a back, you can link your fingers. Otherwise, just hold on to the back of your chair. You might need to shuffle your bum to the edge of your chair and then lean forward. Watch you don't face plant. Like you've signed some kind of disclaimer, nobody fall down. So you're stretching across the front of your chest. and up. Another shimmy in your shoulders. Bring one hand up, bend your elbow so your hand's coming behind your back, and with your other hand get a hold of your elbow and just draw it up towards your head. So you should feel like stretch right through this bit here. It's good, it looks good. Give your arm a good shake, 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 shake. And then bring your other hand up and behind, and it's very confusing when you're watching a screen because everything's opposite, isn't it? And then pulling your hand, your arm back. Oh, she's gone a bit mad now. And release. Give your arm a shake. And now this one, don't overthink it. Just do it. The more you think about it, the harder it is. So you're just going to wrap your arms around each other. Elbows up. Move your hands a wee bit away from your face. Squeeze your arms together. That puts the stretch in to your back. Great if you've been sitting for a long time. And really squeeze your shoulder blades together. And then wrap it around. Other arm on top this time. Squeeze your arms together. Move your hands away from your face a wee bit. Breathe. And breathe. And then give it all a good shake out. And I'm just going to mute you and vacate Daisy from the premises so we can do a little bit of meditation. Excuse me. Right, come on. Oh, she's like some kind of little demon. Oh, I'm still on mute. I forgot. Am I on mute? Can you hear me now? Yeah. Right, you're a good boy. The other dog, he's very good, but Daisy is just a complete rogue. Okay, let's do a bit of relaxation now. So you're feeling a little bit looser around your shoulders and your neck? Good. So we're going to do a wee body scan. Again, it's really good for getting out of your head into your body if you're feeling a bit stressed. I'll do it in a particular order, but you can do it yourself in any order. Roughly going from the top of your head, spiraling down. So you're taking your energy down to your body. So close your eyes. Bring your attention to the top of your head. You don't have to do anything, you don't have to change anything, just notice how things are in the top of your head. The right side of your head. The back of your head. The left side of your head. Your face. How are things in your face? What happens when you bring your attention to your face? Coming down into your throat. Right side of your neck. Back of your neck. Left side of your neck. Your upper back. How are things in your upper back? Mid-back, lower back, your chest. You might even be aware of your breath in your chest. Coming down into your belly. Whole right leg. Whole left leg. Both legs together. Whole right arm. Whole left arm. Both arms together. Your whole head. Can you bring your attention onto your whole head? Whole front of your body. Whole back of your body. Your whole body. Bringing your attention onto your whole body. Your body as a whole. And then very gently just bringing your attention back into the room. Have a good stretch. Good, well done. I do apologise for my delinquent dog. So next week we'll do some standing. We'll do a standing flow again for stress and just for kind of stretching everything out. Oh, gate crashing animals are my favourite. Pussycat. So we'll do a couple of different mindfulness techniques and we'll do a standing flow. So if you have got a yoga mat, that's fabulous. If you haven't, I'll make sure that we're doing stretches that you don't need to have one. So don't worry too much if you don't have one. And I will see you next week. Thank you. It's lovely.